And it is really true because our brain filters a lot of it. Reality is way much bigger, way much complex. We're really beyond our what science has told us, what the gurus have told us is way bigger. We are discovering just at the tip of the iceberg of reality. And it is because our brain helps us to limit that understanding by part of it that is called the reticular activating system, that is indeed a filter that keeps us sane, because otherwise all that information will be just so gigantic that we'll go crazy. And I was particularly thinking about that because I had two experiences that are really like I could not pay attention to these two experiences in the past 2 days. One is that I got an infection in my left eye, which was really painful and was really asking for my attention. And I saw a piece of news, one of those ones that, it can happen in any country in the world, with dead people in the photo. And the worst thing was the title, "We Do Not Deserve This." And I was thinking about it, and I was thinking, if I actually, me as in my spiritual growth, in my spiritual beliefs, I want to believe that everything is a blessing. How can I think that my infection is a blessing? How can I think that even this group of murdered people are a blessing for anybody? How can I think that even seeing this or experience this could be a blessing? And then I remember stories, the story of a Chinese wise man who had a son, and one day a horse arrived to their farm, just a wild horse, beautiful horse. So all the people will say, "Wow, you're so lucky." And the wise old man said, "Is it really true? Is it really true that I'm so lucky? We'll see." And then his son started trying to domesticate the horse, trying to get him to be part of the farm. And lo and behold, he broke his leg, the son. All the town went and said, "Oh my God, you're so unlucky. Poor son, who is going to help you in your farm?" And the war started, and the army arrived to take all the sons away. But this son had broken legs, so they didn't take him. And all the town went to the man and said, "Oh my God, you are so unlucky." And of course, you know what the man said. "Well, is it really true that I'm so unlucky?" And the story goes on and on with permutations of good luck and bad luck. And the man keeps saying, "Well, is it true? Is it really true?" And of course, if you are acquainted with the work of Baron Kitty, you think about that immediately. Is it true? We really judge reality really quickly, and we say that those things are good or those things are bad, and we become really attached to that label that we give to anything that happens to us. Could it be possible that it was really very good that my infection was there, so that I really for once stopped looking at my mobile phone and let go of that and rest and have a conversation as I did with my husband yesterday? Could it be very good that I saw this horrible massacre, and I think of the blessings that are around me and be grateful for living in peace, for having my family? Would it be good that this is a moment of prayer and being humble and sending my love to the people who are suffering? The families of the people who die, and the perpetrators, because any perpetrator is perpetrating anything bad that he's doing or she's doing out of fear, out of trauma, out of pain, inner pain. I know it, you know it. Any war I was listening to an amazing documentary about the psychology of genocide. And there are many studies that study genocide in the moment when you look in the eyes, in the moment you're a perpetrator and you're going to kill somebody because your general told you to kill, you're following orders, but you look in the eyes to the other one that you were supposed to kill, then you don't. This gives me so much hope, and it gives me hope in this sense of attention, paying attention, paying attention to the wanted, paying attention to the beauty, paying attention to the light, even in the most dreadful circumstances. Even if you are ill, even if you are in war, pick up the book of A Man in Search of Meaning by Viktor Frankl. He talks about his experience in a concentration camp in the Second World War, how he managed to keep alive by giving meaning to every single moment. So what I want to give you today is the power of attention. The power of attention. Pay attention this week to everything precisely as if it was a blessing. Don't label it. Don't be too quick to label it. This is good. This is bad. This is good. This is bad. Everything is good. Everything is an opportunity for you to grow spiritually. Everything is an opportunity for you to grow spiritually. Go through your day, go through your life this week, thinking this way. Let us spend some minutes thinking and breathing, solidifying the fact that everything is happening for you, that everything is a blessing. We are going to do it with a very old, simple, powerful breathing technique, is to find your inner sea. So you're going to breathe in through your nose, and as you breathe in, you could hear your inner sea coming in. And as you exhale, you will find it coming out. So I'm going to be quiet so you just find your inner sea coming in, coming out. In and out. Find your pace. I'm going to be quiet for a minute so that you listen within that air. This inner sea that you're experiencing is life. When the air comes in, it's a blessing. When the air goes out, it's a blessing. The night is a blessing. The day is a blessing. Up is a blessing. Down is a blessing. Women are a blessing. Men are a blessing. Your past was a blessing. Your future will be a blessing. Any dichotomy that you can think of is whole, is part of the same breath, is part of life. It is a blessing. Feel that truth in your bones and take it with you for the whole week. The knowing that everything that happened to you, everything that happens is a blessing. Continue with your attention towards your inner sea for a few breaths. We are going to come out of this visualization after 3 breaths. Take them at your own time. And now you can slowly start moving again. You start opening your eyes. It's going to be a wonderful week. You are going to be blessed.
Thank you, Blanca. That was just wonderful.